Sounds like a lot of upskilling from our end. And that political will that you mentioned, very important. How much will it cost? And what are the challenges that you're now foreseeing, given that there's a huge demographic as well of teachers who are probably a little bit more senior? Less accepting perhaps of the technology that you've just proposed.
Yeah, but actually that's not, that might be your understanding. But I was talking to the teachers in Quezon City yesterday, and when I told them about, what do you think about having a curriculum whereby you don't have to plan it? You just press a button in the PowerPoint presentation, and the sequence of the lesson moves for you. And then we provide you the training to understand what the program is about. And they love the idea. Because sometimes they're given the materials, but they don't know how to implement it.
And these are senior members of the faculty.
They are senior members of the faculty. They're both young and old alike. And you were talking about the cost. The cost is nothing. It will probably cost less than 3 classrooms for us to be able to develop that program for the Philippines. And in terms of the digital access, it probably will cost around 25 centavos per pupil or less. Because we're looking at about 1,000 pesos, 2,000 pesos per school to be able to roll out the digital version. And that is your phonics early reading program and the early reading reform. And part of that is that we are willing to commit to training, to train regional rollout supervisors from each of the region. So you have an expert looking at their regions, but also we're willing to roll out a program for the school heads so that we teach them to monitor the program. Because I know sometimes I was talking to the head teacher as well, and I said, "Do you know what you're looking for when you're doing a learning walk?" And she's not sure. And I think it's important that when the head teachers go to the classrooms, they know exactly what they're looking for. They know exactly what is working better, and they know exactly how can they make it better, how they can improve it. So that is all within the program itself as well. Because I know that the program will only work if it's comprehensive. If one part of it is missing, it will not work.